guys, here it is. It's opening day in Ohio. The sun's peeking up now. We came in earlier, climbed up here before daylight, and not 5 minutes after we got set up, we had a doe and fawn come passing through. So we're just getting situated. It's opening morning here in Ohio, and it's like, national holiday for us, right? And we're back in one of our favorite spots. I'm sitting in the killing tree right now. Every year, this spot here produces some great deer, and especially early season. Just a few years ago, Paul and I were in here on opening day, and we doubled up on 2 really nice bucks in here. I'm pretty excited to be back here in this killing tree. Here comes some more deer. We're gonna get quiet. We got some more deer coming in. It's a good day here in Ohio.
Guys, I love hunting this stand on the opening day of Ohio's archery season. We call this the killing tree for a good reason. But the only downside to this spot is it's right up against the interstate, and it can be a little bit hard to hear in here. But there's always great deer activity at this spot, even with all the traffic noise.
Guys, we are completely surrounded by deer right now. We got deer down here, we got deer out there. I'm trying to get my face mask on. I think now's as good a time as any. I better get this on before I get caught. We got deer feeding all around us, feeding on the honeysuckle bush. A couple little bucks. There's about 5 does and fawns. It's a great start for opening morning. All we need is a big buck to come in.
Well, it's shaping up to be another great opening day here in Ohio. And like always, this spot is absolutely on fire with deer activity. These are the kind of days you live for as a deer hunter. We've only been in the stand for about an hour, and we've probably seen 10 deer already. But while we're watching all these deer pass by our stand, off in the distance, we see one of the target bucks that we're looking for.
There's a buck coming in straight ahead of us. There's a little buck with him, but it looks like one of the 10s that we've been looking at.
Well, it looks like the killing tree is going to produce again on opening day here in Ohio. And one of the things that makes this spot so great is it's a big pinch point. We've obviously got the interstate on one side of us, but we've also got a big field back behind us. So the deer get choked down as they're moving from their bedding area to their feeding area and back and forth. Well, this is one of the 10 points that we've been targeting for opening day, and he's making his way right to the killing tree.
He's coming. He's coming. With this microphone. You ready? Well, that didn't take long. Guys, last season, I held my tag the whole season, ate it at the end of the season. We might be an hour into opening day here in Ohio. It's one of the 10 points that we've been looking at in this spot. We're right back. The famous killing tree. That I just filled my tag on opening day. I don't think I won't carry that stand over there, but we're gonna head right up there, collect my Luminok. Look here, there's a rub right here. Check this out. As if you needed more proof why we like to hunt this spot. This place is always on fire. But my deer went up that way. We shot them right over here. We'll go find that Luminok We're gonna go collect my Ohio buck. That blood's looking great, guys. The arrow kicked and I can actually see it. It's coming right over here. Come over here, Paul. Check this out. This is so cool. Look right down my finger there. See that Luminoc? Let's go get the Luminoc. Check that out. Nice. It's a Luminoc HD. If you're not using Luminocs with your archery hunting, whether you're shooting crossbows, whether you're shooting longbows, whatever you're shooting, if you're not using Luminocs, I don't know what you're doing. You know, the great thing about the Luminoc, as soon as you let that arrow go, you see the full trajectory of that arrow. You know exactly where you hit. You don't have to guess about it or anything else. The other thing that's so cool about these things, I mean, it's daylight out, guys. Now, granted, we're in the shadows, but this arrow went another 25, 30 yards after it passed through that Ohio buck, and I found it. I found the arrow because of this Luminoc. I mean, it's daylight. You can still see that shine. Well, blood's there. Deer ran this way. I got my Luminoc. Let's go get my buck. Well, guys, there he is. That did not take long this year here in Ohio. It's opening morning and an hour into my hunt, and I've got my Ohio buck on the ground already, guys. Last year I held my tag the entire season, and I was chomping at the bit for deer season to come back around, and here's why. Guys, this is one of our favorite spots to hunt. Every year on opening weekend, we come into this spot and it always produces good deer. You know, I've been in that stand on opening day and taken nice bucks. Dan has taken some really nice bucks out of that tree stand on opening day. Paul has too. My son Jake took a great buck called Krabby. And this buck here, this is one of our target bucks. We had lots of pictures of this deer before the season opened coming to our Build the Bone mineral. And that stuff, guys, has been unbelievable. These deer have been coming into that mineral all the time, and it's paying off. I mean, this is a nice 10-point. He's got split brow tines. He's got decent mass on him. And this, you know, this is a buck it's just hard to pass up, whether it's opening day or, you know, the last day of the season. So I was so excited when he came in within an hour of the season opening. And we put this little micro to the test. Now, this is the first deer that I've shot with the micro. This is the suppressor. And guys, this little bow is compact, it's lightweight. Those climbing stands that we were in this morning, they're not very big, they're a little confined, but you're able to maneuver this little bow around, and boy, is it quiet. And this buck came in, he was with a couple other deer, and when we sent that Luminoc screaming through the air, those deer ran 10 or 15 yards and just stood around, had no idea what had happened. What a great way to start the season. And you know what? It's the first day. That means there's lots of deer coming right here on Excalibur's Hunting the Backwoods. So you stay tuned.